All right, good. Looks like we are good to go. So, let me say this. Let me say this beforehand. Funny enough, it's time for this. Funny enough, it is time for this character to come up. Mainly the temporal agent. Mainly because they're running that event again. Mainly because they are running that event again. Like after the thing that they're doing right now. Of course, since I have a temporal agent, I don't need another temporal agent.
Admiral Tuvok and Captain Kim are leading the analysis of the artifact you found on Vardwar Prime. I knew you'd want to be there for the great reveal, so I've arranged for you and your crew to be part of the team. Rendezvous with Voyager to get started.
Cryptic, you have got to do something about. You've got to do something about this. Either get Kate Mulgrew to come in and voice that line.
I'd like you to look into.
Then of course it doesn't fucking match when Kate Mulgrew speaks. But yeah, either get Kate Mulgrew to come in and voice that line, or switch the model back to Commander Burgess. instead of having Burgess, oh my god. Instead of having the dude's voice come out of that model. Come on, guys. Yeah, my gosh. I think that'll be fine. Hopefully. I think I need to do. Oh my god. I think I need to do, of course. Grab the crystal harmonic sets. And attach that to the ship. What do I have on the front? Oh, Tetrion. Good. That'll fit the Omni. That'll fit the Omni beam there. The shield. I'll place the shield. And luckily I got a new warp core, because that warp core was not so great. That warp core is not so great. And there we go. All right. But what I'd like to know is when they're getting the next events going up for the event campaign, since the Voth one ended, and I was thinking that the looming threats deal would be added here, but nope. And I'm almost there, so I kind of want this to continue, so I could get my 2 tier 6 ships out of the store. Understood. Let's meet with Voyager. Yep, I need to beam over. Hopefully everybody's doing good this morning. Hopefully everything is going well. Hopefully everything is going good. Wonder, since they are doing a new timeline, a new TOS temporal agent thing. I wonder if they've got anything going on here where you could get the understood. I'll talk to Tuvok. Okay, I was gonna say.
Welcome back to Voyager. We were about to begin studying the device you recovered from Gaul's communication center. Since you have spearheaded much of our efforts here, I would like you to take the lead once again. Captain Kim and 7 of 9 are at your disposal. Talk with them if you need more help deciphering the device. When you finish your analysis, return to me for further orders. I will be here in the transporter room to see you off.
Understood, Admiral. I'll take a look at the device in engineering. What do I have? Oh yeah, the weapon from the takedown mission, which of course, if you remember on one of my characters, it was not working. I did send in a trouble ticket, so hopefully they got that fixed. Of course, we'll see.
Glad you're here. We transported the device to engineering here so we could run all the scans and tests we could think of. The first thing we need to do is determine how it's communicating. We can't find any normal transmissions from it, but we're hoping you have some new ideas to bring to the table.
Agreed. Let's see. I think chronoton radiation, was it? No, not chronoton. Multi-dimensional fields. Nope. Subspace fields in. Whoops. I forgot. Alright, so I forgot.
The device communicates with subspace. We should have guessed that. Now comes the hard part. We need to access the device's memory core. The engineering team here on Voyager is good, and I've heard your team is top-notch, but it might take more time than we have for either team to make a full analysis. We should have both teams give you their opinions on the device. If we work together, hopefully we can make a breakthrough.
Agreed.
You'll need to set switches on the device until we get solid readings. We'll be able to tell if switches are in the correct position, but not which switches. Good luck.
Okay, I'll go set the switches. You have your teams tell me what state the device is in. Like that, no one says anything about him pulling out that. No one says anything about him pulling out that tricorder.
The engineering teams tell me 2 of the switches are in the correct mode. Unfortunately, we don't know which 2 switches. Set them again and we'll redo our analysis.
Everything is off, so what about... Wait.
The engineering teams tell
me...
Okay,
no, everything is on. What happens if I turn this off?
The engineers tell me there is only one switch... The engineers tell me there is only one...
Okay, so that means...
Sir, I've consulted with both the engineers here on Voyager and your chief engineer. I am seeing green across the board. All the switches are in the correct position, and we now have access to the primary memory core of the device. Unfortunately, we're only halfway there. Now we need to access the secondary memory core to get full access to the data we need.
I'll access the secondary memory core. Same kind of deal. Off, on.
The engineers tell me there is only one switch in the correct orientation.
So one thing needs to be on.
The engineering teams tell me 2 of the switches are in... The engineering teams tell me 2 of the switch... The engineering teams are reading big zeros across the board.
Off. Off, off, off.
The engineering teams tell me 2 of the switches are...
So one of these has to be on. What about now?
The engineers tell me there is only one...
Alright.
Looks like you did it again. All the switches are in the correct position, and we now have full access to the memory core of the device. 7 of 9 should be of assistance in accessing the memory banks of that device. She's in astrometrics, attempting to get a fix on the location of who or what is receiving these transmissions.
Excellent. I'll go see 7 of 9. No, we... Oh. Oh, whoops. Alright. So now the device should be in engineering. Astrometrics. Let's go to astrometrics and deal with this here.
We have access to the data banks of the device. Very efficient work. From the data we have received so far, we will be able to pinpoint the exact transmission coordinates. However, it is possible that doing so may alert whomever is on the other end that we have reverse engineered their technology. There are 3 likely ways to get at the information. I suggest further analysis to determine the best course of action.
All right. grab the data. Let's grab the data here. Whoa, it's kind of bright right. It's kind of bright right here. I don't think it's gonna. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be. Oh. Oh no, oh no. No, I was able to brute force it. I was actually able to brute force the thing out. All right.
Fascinating. Excellent work. With this location, we may be able to finally reveal who gave the Vaadwaur their advanced technology, and why the neural parasites appeared again in this time and place. Commander Jarok of the Romulan Republic has requested to join you on this operation. Her own analysis of the device has shown that the Romulans have had some contact with the creators of this device, a race known as the Ilachi. She will meet you in subspace at the given coordinates. Finally, Voyager's emergency medical hologram, the Doctor, will be assigned to your crew. His knowledge of the Delta Quadrant races may prove invaluable. He's not much of a combatant, but should prove useful.
Understood, Admiral. Oh, I need to talk to the Doctor now.
Hello again.
Hey, there we go. And now we can beam to our ship, and off we go. I don't know why that said Tarsi. I don't know why that said Tarsi when it was showing the hologram of Geordi. And yeah, I changed his uniform to. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I changed his uniform to fit the crew that he's on. The go to yellow alert. Keep an eye out for any of those Ilachi ships.
Greetings. This is Commander Jarok of the RRW Lisette. When we learned that the Ilachi were involved, I requested to shadow you on this mission. I know your experience with the Ilachi is limited. The Romulan Republic, however, has an extensive history with this race.
Just who exactly are the Ilachi?
The Tal Shiar used Ilachi to help invade Veronat, a colony made up of Romulan refugees seeking to make a new life for themselves. The two factions worked together to convince Romulan colonies to join the Tal Shiar. It was in spite of this that the Romulan Republic was forged. We fought off the Tal Shiar and eventually made a stand against the Ilachi at New Romulus. Many Romulans gave their lives in defense of our new homeworld. But that final defense seemed to quiet Ilachi attacks for quite some time, barring the occasional incursion from subspace.
Understood.
All right. We'll follow your lead here. We're seeing 3 patrol groups. Recommend we eliminate them before we board the station.
I didn't get to use the deal there. Oh. These right here, I think these things are like the deal from the Omni Beam that I'm using. It's kind of wavy in here, but of course oh crap. Oh, I'm supposed to grab those. Take the item, please. I didn't realize that I was supposed to grab those. I thought that they did something to the I thought they did something to the ship. Interesting. All right, we got this. All right, we got this ship here. Of course, I don't think I'm gonna need a little. I don't think I'm gonna need a little extra shields here.
It's odd that Gaul was contacting the Alachi. They don't exactly play well with others. Another Alachi ship is here to defend the outpost.
Yep, of course. I wonder if these things actually work on the on my ships that I can call in. I don't think they can. Okay, there we go. I don't need the the crystals here. The crystals here that are left over. But that's nice to do. It's much better. Polaron damage. Alright. I think I'm good. I think I'm good with the crew I have.
Good. You found a breathing apparatus. That should take care of that nasty cough.
Commander Jirok.
I was thinking we should split up and cover as much of the facility as we can, unless you have a better idea.
Doctor, what's your take on the situation?
This is obviously an Alachi facility. What I know about them comes from the Romulan Republic's databases, but I should be able to learn more as we examine this location. The air here is suitable for the Alachi, which means that you may find breathing difficult. I, of course, do not have that problem. If you have an environmental suit, or even some sort of rebreather, you will be fine. If you don't, keep an eye out for something that could help filter out the toxins.
Hey, well, luckily we got EV suit. Luckily we got EV suits. The Romulans must have rebreathers.
These are so many tables. I read the Enterprise news reports about them.
Of course, Geordi's a hologram, so he doesn't. Geordi there's a hologram, so he doesn't need a. Geordi's a hologram, so he doesn't need it. Kind of like the Doctor, though. Of course, I think if he faints and has to be revived, he will. If he faints and has to be revived, I think he will put on a suit for some reason. Yeah, I still have on the Dyson. I still have on the Dyson Sphere suit.
These are definitely Solanae tables, which, if I'm correct, and I always am, is the same race you dealt with after using the Iconian Gateway on New Romulus. The Solanae kidnap victims through subspace for their brutal experiments. If they are somehow connected to the Alachi and the Vaadwaur, this is beginning to make more sense. If I had to guess, there must be a stasis room nearby. We should find it and rescue anyone in there who can still be saved.
Alright. That means we need to go this way. Oh, well, we ain't getting through that door. We ain't getting through that door. We need to go the long way around. Alright. go through here.
It looks as if they are converting their captives into more Alachi. If my readings are correct, there are several individuals here who have only just begun the conversion process. We can save them if we beam them back to your ship.
Right. Of course, we gotta take out the enemies. We gotta take out the enemies before we can actually do anything. That attack has a big nut. That attack has quite a big nutmeg thrown to it. I guess it doesn't work. I guess it doesn't work on a drones though. Uh-oh, I don't know where Jordy is. Oh, nope. Nope, I tried reviving a Lachi. Whoops. Alright. Now that we've taken care of the groups in here.
Transport this Talaxian directly to sickbay.
Alright. There's a Romulan.
We're transporting you to a Romulan ship in orbit. You're going to be fine. Ah, a Hazari. Stay calm. We'll get you the medical attention you need.
Alright, there's a Hazari. There's a Klingon.
This is no way for a proud Klingon warrior to go out. We'll patch him up immediately. Everything will be fine, Mr. Teray. We'll beam you directly to sickbay.
It's Teray. There's an empty case right here.
A Kazon? Even the Borg won't assimilate a Kazon.
Oh, never mind. There was a Kazon there, but for some reason the pod was empty.
You'll be back on duty before you know it. One to beam up. Well, the Solanae are definitely involved. I believe I have everything I need from this area. We need to keep moving if we hope to meet up with Commander Jirok. The door is unlocked now. We should keep going.
Alright. Now that this door is unlocked, we can go through here. Well, they just kind of literally dropped right in there. Whoa. Oh, we need to be over here.
This is odd. You sound like you're in a Solanae lab, but we're in some place that looks like a prison. In fact, I'd say that's exactly what it is. And they've just had a breakout. Whoever it was, they used our arrival as the distraction they needed to make their move. I'll keep looking for more information, but I hope the escapees are friendly.
Be careful, Commander.
A prison break? Maybe I should go back to the ship.
Alright. Let's go on further in. Let's go further in.
Neural parasites. This must be where the Vaadwaur were implanted with those mind-controlling bugs.
Yeah, the Solanae here don't actually fight.
Neural parasites. Just as I suspected. Did you know that several Starfleet officers were infected by these in the mid-2360s? The Enterprise logs from that era are fascinating reading if you ever have a few dozen hours to spare.
I'll take a look at them later, Doctor. Continue, please.
If Gaul and the infected Vaadwaur were communicating with this station, it stands to reason that this may be the facility where the bluegill implantation takes place. We should definitely investigate further. If we can find the implantation room, then I should be able to analyze their equipment and gather more information. I don't believe it. The empirical evidence is right in front of me, but I'm actually having difficulty processing this information.
What is it?
This tech, this whole facility, it's Iconian. There are variations on the norm, of course, because of the Solanae and Delachi influence, but I see distinct signs of their presence throughout the facility.
Iconians here, too?
The Iconians, as we know them, rarely reveal themselves. The only known interaction with an Iconian in modern history took place on Kronos, when... Wait, you were there! I don't need to explain that situation again. As I was saying, the Iconians don't like to act directly. They use servitor races, like the Alachi and the Solanae, to cause chaos in their name. And the neural parasites, they've bioengineered. Rather like the founders created the Jem'Hadar, but sophisticated enough to control another species, and with much less free will. The parasites are a weapon.
What about the Vaadwaur? They were active before the Iconians revealed themselves.
When Voyager revived the Vaadwaur, their technology was outdated compared to what other powers in the Delta Quadrant had at that time. Even the Kazon outdid them. But now, Vaadwaur technology is cutting edge. The only way they could have advanced so far, so fast, was by allying themselves with someone else. With the Iconians. The Vaadwaur got their tech upgrades from them, but they also got the neural parasites. The parasites gave the Vaadwaur power, but they gave the Iconians control. They were ultimately the ones pulling the strings. This entire war has been against an enemy we didn't even see.
That's the information we needed to find. Let's meet up with Commander Druck. Get off the station. Turn to the parasite. Destroy the neural parasites. Am I supposed to be doing that? Let me check my I guess maybe I'm supposed to be doing that here. Oh. Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to be doing that here. All right. Oh, the flying ones. Oh, the flying ones are really annoying.
This is more like a factory than a laboratory.
Oh, yeah, the flying ones are really annoying, though. I do think that they're taking care of that. Oh, you are hiding up here. That would explain why the dinosaur was. That would explain why the dinosaur was coming up here.
Some of this technology is ancient, but it's quite advanced.
All right, so over here.
These parasites aren't a natural species at all. They look engineered.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's what was mentioned. Alright. I go back through here. Understood. These Alachi are annoying because they kind of shift shields in between it. They kind of shift shields in between, which make them immune. Nope, we gotta get rid of that. I'm guessing this one's the only one left.
I
Yep.
think we're catching up with the escapees, and they might be from the Alpha Quadrant. We found a dead Romulan in prisoner garb. He was part of the breakout, but I don't know if he was part of the Republic or loyal to the Tal Shiar. Keep an eye out. The prisoners are headed in your direction.
Understood. We'll be ready for them.
Maybe we should avoid any potential contact with the prisoner? I think I've seen enough combat for today.
Why are we out of our outfits? Oh, I need to be in here. Whoops.
How fortuitous. I thought I'd have to find a way off this station alone.
Well, of course. Of course, I don't think this group's going to be as much trouble as some of the others.
I don't think the Iconians want me to leave.
Yeah, well, we did kind of invade their station. Focused on me, but he's focused on me, but I don't think it's going to be.
Their tenacity is almost admirable.
I gotta be closer. I gotta be closer for that secondary effect to work.
Looks like you could use a hand.
Yeah, pretty much.
And now we have their leader's attention.
Alright, yeah, I gotta stay out of range of that attack. That being said though, while he is facing forward. Whoa. Whoa. Everything was going a little bit gray there. Weird.
Sela! I should kill you where you stand. justice for all the lives you've destroyed.
Calm down, Jirok.
And if you do, you'll never learn about the Iconians. I've been here for months. I've seen enough to know you need my help.
That could be very, very valuable information, Commander Jirok.
Fine, you interrogate her. I might get a little carried away. But she returns with me to the Lisette when you're finished here. Sela is a prisoner of the Romulan Republic. Your government can go through official channels if they want to talk to her.
Agreed. You can take custody of her once we're done.
You and this Sela person seem to have some history. I'll leave you to speak to her.
Not so fast. You have the weapons, but I have the information. If you want to learn what I know, you'll need to keep those Romulan rebels under control. You've stumbled into something much greater than you're prepared to handle. I'm the best ally you have.
Talk. Then I'll decide what happens to you.
I assume you already know where you are. Both the Alachi and the Solanae serve the Iconians. The Alachi are their warriors, and the Solanae are their scientists. They're the ones who created those creatures implanted into the Vaadwaur.
Neural parasites. Why did the Iconians exist here, but not on the Tal Shar?
Hakiv joined the Iconians out of faith. He thought the Iconians would create an empire he could rule. That did not go as planned. This time the Iconians wanted to control their puppets. When the Vaadwaur asked for strength to defeat their enemies, the Iconians gave them the parasites. The Vaadwaur had strength, but also strings. Strings that have now been cut. I'm sure you had something to do with that.
Yes, alongside an alliance of the Romulan Republic and the Klingon Empire.
All three of you working together? The world has changed in my absence. Or were the Vaadwaur that much of a threat to the Alpha Quadrant?
Actually, we're in the Delta Quadrant now.
That explains some things. I'd love an escort back to the world at large, but I have a feeling you have some questions first.
I do.
I'll answer what I can. You can believe what you want.
What's your relationship with the Iconians? Were you their prisoner or their ally?
How important is that, really? I worked with the Iconians because, at the time, I thought it was the best thing for my people. After we lost the homeworld, we were scattered, starving. A shadow of what we once were. What were we supposed to do? Beg the Federation? Or the Klingons for scraps? Pathetic. The so-called Romulan Republic has made their way, but they did it at the cost of Romulan dignity.
Is dignity more important than survival?
We are not refugees. We are Romulan. We needed a strong leader to bind us together again, and I knew I could be that leader. The Iconians were a means to an end. They gave us strength at a time when we were at our weakest. Had I known what Hakiv, what he and the Iconians did to our world, perhaps I would not have made the same decision.
The Republic is thriving. You were in prison. Who made the better choice?
Dwelling on the past is meaningless. I am here, and so are you. Today, our goals are aligned. We both want to stop the Iconian advance. You need me.
Your methods were logical. If your goal was to secure the Romulan Star Empire, you would have been better served by forming coalitions rather than fomenting civil war.
A Vulcan lecturing a Romulan on civil war? History does repeat itself. My goal was not to survive in a dying, broken, squabbling confederacy, but to lead a proud empire that would carry on the unified strength of the Romulan people.
Actually, that dialogue was different, and I'm guessing it's definitely because I'm playing as a Vulcan on this character. And you believe oppression and war was the way to create that empire.
What would you do to preserve the legacy of your people? What would you do if Vulcan itself were destroyed? Your people scattered, your culture and teachings at risk of being lost like sand in the wind. Would you feel something then, Vulcan?
It is not that I do not feel. I choose not to allow my emotions to guide my actions.
A dilemma for you. The Vulcan way abhors killing, but would you shed blood to protect it? Have you done so already? Just how many ships have you destroyed in Starfleet's name? Your actions threaten the very thing you wish to protect. And Romulans have never shied away from risk.
That's a debate for another time. We must depart before any further responses arrive.
Will I be taken into your custody? Or will I be left to Tiara's tender mercies?
We've agreed that in the spirit of cooperation, Commander Jirok will take custody. She is under strict orders to deliver you directly to Alliance Command. You will not be harmed.
Very well. It's not like I have a choice in the matter, do I?
Well set, one to beam up. Alright. Alright, let's beam up.
We have Empress Sela in our brig. When she was taken by the Iconians last year, many of my people thought she would get away with her heinous crimes against the galaxy. With her in my brig, I am happy to know that is no longer a possibility. Of course, I understand that the Romulan Republic's claim on her is not unique. Her crimes are against all of the Alpha Quadrant. To that end, I will ensure that she be made available to all the Alliance leaders for interrogation and debriefing.
Well, that wasn't exactly what I'd call a walk in the park. At least we know exactly how the Iconians were controlling the Vaadwaur. And you've certainly put a crimp in their plans. On the upside, as a photonic life form, I'm immune to any attempts at subversion by neural parasites. I'll see to the care of the captives we rescued. In the meantime, it sounds like you and the Romulan Republic Command have a lot to talk about. Sela certainly has a story to tell, but should we believe all of it? I'll put a bug in Admiral Janeway's ear about the situation. That was a joke, by the way. You're going to be busy. Don't overdo... Oh, who am I kidding? Command officers never take their doctor's advice. Just remember that you're not in this alone. Good luck. I suspect things are starting to get interesting.
Yep. Alright. And we are done. We are done. Let's leave. I want to go get some more, and I want to go get some more coffee before I start the next mission.
I'll say one thing for Sela. When she puts a scheme together, she doesn't think small. For now, her fate lies in the hands of the diplomatic corps. Starfleet will be in touch once they've learned more.
Alright.
There's something interesting I'd like you to look into.
I'm gonna pause. Yeah, I'm gonna pause.
We have a situation on...
Just for a second. I'm gonna pause just for a second, and I'll be right back. Alright. Let's continue on.
We have a situation on Kabali Prime. You and I were both asked by name to help. All that I've been told is that the Vaadwaur have launched a large offensive and have retaken the area in front of their temple. The place where they keep unconscious Vaadwaur stored. They need our help to retake the area, though I have a feeling something else is going on. Can you help with the situation?
I got deflector array. I'm pretty sure I don't have Yeah, I gotta take the deflector, right? Because I have a warp core and I have impulse. Warp core and I have impulse drums and a shield. Alright. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the last mission for this stream. Pretty sure this is gonna be the last mission for this stream. But so once we're done, because I do have things I need to get done this morning. I do have things I need to get done this morning. So that Gorn ship, it's in the Infinity lockbox, and one of the rewards for doing the event campaign. Whenever they get it back up and running, is like free ship out of that. I could select, well, assuming they put new ships on that list, but I could get that as well for my Gorn character, but yeah, I kind of already made up my mind on what I want for that.
The breach is widening. I've got to close this now. Almost there. I just need a minute to... Can't reach. I'm slipping. The Vodwar are making a new push into the system, and we could use your help. The Rhode Island is assisting the new Kabali flagship Samsar, but you know the Vodwar. They're relentless.
Why are the Vodwar still attacking the Kabali?
Ask them if you can get one of them to have a reasonable discussion. Eldex has been less than cooperative since Gaul's death. We know he's leading the remaining Vodwar forces, and there's no signs that the neural parasites are still influencing them, which is the only good news. The Vodwar won't stop their assaults until the Kabali surrender the remaining stasis pods, but the Kabali government refuses to do so unless the Vodwar agree to peace talks. We're at an impasse.
Understood. I'm on my way, Captain Kim. Well, from the looks of it, they're kind of handling themselves pretty decently. I didn't actually realize. Yeah, I think I've said that before, but it actually puts up like a little bit of a secondary shield around my ship, which is good, especially when the Vodwar ships start hitting you with that annoying ass cannon barrage ability.
One more group inbound. Brace yourselves.
All right. Now I know those things that oh my god. That this weapon obviously drops. I know they don't drop enough of a shield to deal with the cannon barrage ability, but every little bit helps. Speaking of which.
Thank you for arriving so quickly. I'm still not sure what happened. All I know is that we lost contact with the temple, and several hours later a large Vaadwaur fleet attacked. However, I'm still not sure if the Vaadwaur have entered the temple. If they have, they may already be reactivating their soldiers in stasis. We're safe here, for now, but the battle on the ground continues. No one can enter the temple, and the Vaadwaur are seizing control of the surrounding area.
We need to take it back. Captain Kim, Hinchun Jetnin, the of us are going in with the away team.
Sounds like a plan. I've located a safe area in the trenches for transport. My team and I will go down first and secure the area. See you there.
Will Voyager be coming to help us?
Voyager is currently on a high-priority operation in Vaadwaur-controlled space. Any comm chatter could give away their position. Whatever they're doing, Tuvok says it's important, but that's all I know.
Understood. Hinchun Jetian, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Can your team aid us on the ground?
My officers and I will join you. The Samsar will return to the dock with a small repair team, but I'm sending the majority of my crew to the city. We cannot allow the Vaadwaur to take control of it as well. Our flagship will be of no use to us if the planet is lost.
Centaur, the USS Rhode Island, will secure the system against any additional Vaadwaur ships. Alright. Alright. Go on a beam down. So this should finish the Delta Quadrant mission. This should finish the Delta Quadrant missions, and even though there are no more temporal probes, I should be able to get a reward from the temporal agent thing for that. A bit more of this. Have some more of this while this is loading in. Especially since it's morning, and I still need some of that. Still need some of that in the morning.
The Kabali forces are spread thin, and the Vaadwaur are making a push toward the temple. If I may, I have a suggestion for our plan of attack.
Hold on a second. Tell me your plan, Captain.
Hanshin Jatanian and his team will attack the outer area of the trenches, making their way to the temple. My away team will move to the opposite end of the trenches and support the remaining Kabali soldiers there. While they're holding their flanks, your team and I will push through the center and strike the Vaadwaur in the temple courtyard. Your thoughts?
Agreed. Hanshin Jatan, do you have any objections?
None. My team is eager to prove themselves. You and your allies have set quite an example for us to live up to. We'll support the forces at the other end of the trenches and then make our way to the temple. Hopefully, we'll be able to meet up with you before the final assault.
Very good. Let's move out.
The Romulans lost the point ahead. Help us push forward and retake it. We should repair these turrets. More Vaadwaur will be coming.
All right.
Here they come. Take out that drop pod.
Yep, since that goes.
Clear here. There's an injured Mako up ahead. See what you can do for him.
Let me, well, I gotta deal with the enemy. Gotta deal with these enemies first.
Thank you for your assistance. I'm Commander Lewis Cooper. I'm sorry I can't stay and help, but my search and recovery mission has already gone off track, and I need to rendezvous with the rest of my squad. Perhaps our paths will cross again someday. Good luck here.
Good luck in your search, Commander.
Looks like he's safe, but we've got more Vaadwaur incoming.
Whoa.
Take out that Vaudwar drop pod, and then keep moving. We're almost there.
Hey, all right.
Our scouts report that the temple is heavily defended. We still have some Vaudwar attacking our flanks, but my soldiers insist they can keep them occupied long enough for us to retake the temple. Are you ready for the final push?
Sounds like there are other areas in the trenches that could use your help.
There are other areas of the trenches in need of aid. My team and I could go help them while Captain Kim and his team stay with you. Or, if you think you can assault the temple alone, Captain Kim will rendezvous with his officers as well. However, I highly recommend you bring all of us in for your attack on the temple.
Everyone should assault the temple.
Are you sure you want all of us to attack the temple?
I'm certain. Let's go. Because I don't think I could do this alone. Suffice it to say. Ah, crap. Oh my God, why will you not grab the damn item?
The temple is secure, and the doors are still locked, which means the Vaudwar didn't break in either. Let's see. Okay. I've seen this sort of algorithm before. I'll have the door open in no time. After that, we can figure out what happened to the temple's security system. It shouldn't have done this.
Good. Do you still need support out here?
I don't deny that we'll need support. My team is one of the few still intact. Captain Kim's away team should meet up with us soon, but we don't know what kind of numbers we'll be up against. However, the temple itself should be free of Vaudwar. If I may suggest, perhaps only you and Captain Kim should enter, and your officers can stay here and help us hold the area.
Very well. Our away teams will help defend the temple while Captain Kim and I investigate inside. Alright. Alright, and of course there's a good reason for this, which we'll get into inside the temple. Oh. Get a little stretching. Had to get a little stretching there. Hold on a second, I gotta reply to this.
At least all the Vaudwar here are in stasis pods. Let's take a look around. I want to know why the Kabali lost control of their security systems.
Hold on a second, I gotta reply to this. Hold on, I gotta reply to this. Sorry about that. Sounds good. Keep an eye out for anything suspicious. Sorry about that. I was replying to something regarding work.
That's not right. A According to these readings, the occupant of this pod was... me? But the name on it is... Ket? Must be a computer glitch. Could be a symptom of a bigger problem, but whoever was in this pod is gone now. Looks like it was open before the problem started. Hold on. I'll access the temple security footage. Maybe that can show us something.
Let's see what's in the security footage.
That's me. But from over 30 years ago. What in the world?
Stay back! Are you with the Vidians? What do you want from me?
Ketten, you have to calm down. My name is Jetlaya. I'm here to help you.
That's not my name! Where am I? Where is Voyager? I need to contact my ship.
Wait! Come back!
Jetlaya. And me? Hold on. There's more security footage. This is the last thing that was recorded.
Voyager, this is Ensign Harry Kim. If you get this message, I'm in an unknown alien prison. I've escaped my captors and I'm looking for a way out. I'll send another message with my coordinates as soon as I can. Come find me.
That was me. From over 30 years ago, in my old Voyager uniform. And they're turning him, into a Kabali. They knew. This whole time I've been here, they knew. And Lindsay, Jetlaya, she knew. I know I've had a difficult time accepting the Kabali, but they keep too many secrets. They should have told me. Told us about this.
Hey, wait a second, you? How?
A lot of strange things happened on Voyager's trip through the Delta Quadrant. During our second year here, the ship and everyone on it were duplicated. It was a freak accident, an encounter with a subspace divergence field we still can't completely explain. But two Voyagers, sharing the same point in space-time, it was a recipe for disaster. We tried to cooperate, to find some way to save both ships, but...
But you could.
I'm from the duplicate ship. Captain Janeway sacrificed it so one Voyager could survive. The other, Harry, was killed in a hull breach before that happened. Captain Janeway sent me and Ensign Wildman's baby to his Voyager before she self-destructed our ship. It made sense at the time. I'm Harry Kim. I have all my memories, my knowledge, same as him. We were exactly alike in every way. Except one of us got to keep living, and the other one didn't.
And now that's changed.
It's changed, all right. Best I can guess is that a Kabali ship must have found his body floating in space. It's a 1,000,000 to 1 shot, but Lindsay might have remembered our coordinates when we were duplicated and known where to start looking. They must have spent decades reconstructing him and putting him through their rebirth process. I don't know whether to be impressed or horrified. I think I'll go with both.
So you're not the real Harry Kim.
If you want to get technical, Harry and I are the same person. We have the same memories, the same knowledge. We both hate the cold, and we love music, and we both like mushrooms and onions on pizza. And we share a soul, I guess you could say, if you go for that sort of thing. Quantum duplication is a difficult thing to summarize. It's only happened a few times. I don't even understand it, and I wouldn't be alive without it.
Will you be able to complete our mission?
I'll be okay. A little shaken up, but Captain Janeway once told me, we're Starfleet officers. Weird is what we do. And this certainly applies.
What's your opinion on the situation?
From what we saw on the security footage, it looks like the other me has taken control of the entire base. That's not too surprising. Not only does he have all the knowledge of a Starfleet officer, the rebirth process transformed his brain. The Kabali's 6-lobed brains give them natural abilities in mathematics, physics, wave phenomena, everything he'd need to know to do this. He's still wearing his comm badge, though. I can tap into it. You should try talking to him first. Try to calm him down and convince him to surrender.
Don't you want to talk to him?
Not yet. He's already scared and confused. Seeing me before he gets his bearings, it will just make things worse.
Agreed. I'll talk to him.
Starfleet! Wait, I don't recognize you. You're not from Voyager. And your uniform? already are, but stay away from me. I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to get back to my ship. You can tell whoever you're working for that Captain Janeway's coming back for me. She won't leave anyone behind.
Harry, we're here to help. This isn't a trick.
He's severed the comm link, but I've got a lock on his coordinates. He's deep in the base, down in the old Vaudouar tunnels that even the Kabali don't enter very often. And he's locked down all the main corridors that lead to his location. There's a way, though. There's emergency climbing equipment here. The Kabali put it in a few months ago in case they lost power during the Vaudouar attacks. We could use it to cross the chasm and get closer to where he is.
What will you be doing?
I'll be right behind you. But it's time to see if I can talk some sense into the other me. He wants to contact Voyager, but if he does, he'll reveal their position. Unless we stop him, Harry either ruins Voyager's mission and possibly gets them killed or captured, or he finds a ship, sets a course for their coordinates, and gets blasted by the Vaudouar.
Why can't we just use a transporter?
Good idea. Kim to Rhode Island. We need an emergency transport to... Kim to Rhode Island. Can you hear me? Kim to Jitanian. Kim to...
Jitanian. Okay, that's how you pronounce it. I can't get through to my ship either.
He's locked out external comms. Probably wants to stop anyone left in here from calling for help. I'm afraid the zip lines are the only option. Unless you can fly.
Understood. I'll see you on the other side of the chasm. And of course, getting through this is not too complicated. Of course, there is one section I have problems with. We'll get to that once we actually do.
I know you're confused, but you have to trust us.
What is this? Another me? You expect me to trust a shapeshifter?
Alright. Open the thing. Open the thing.
Stay back! I'm warning you!
The circuits are completely fried. Let's find another door.
Nope, ain't getting through. Nope, ain't getting through that one. Alright, let's come over here.
He's trying to override it again. Give me a second.
Yeah, this one actually opens.
Let's keep going.
Of course, we could have, well, probably not with the electricity coming in through there.
Huh. It looks like he's modified the empty stasis pods to send out bursts of electricity. Tricky. I might be able to slow it down from here, but we can't stop what he's done without access to the main console, which is on the other side of the room. I'll stay here and do what I can to delay the bursts, but you'll have to get past them to shut them down.
Stay here. I'll get to the console, shut them down.
Now, let's see. Got it. You'll need to move through when they're in their disabled state.
Who are you? Why do you keep trying to stop me getting back to my ship?
Whoops! I thought I could.
I'm you. Harry, this isn't going to be easy to explain.
Let's not inch too close to this. Let's not.
Liar! You can't be!
Let's not inch too close to this one. Almost. Almost. Ooh, there we go.
Remember the power failures? The proton bursts? There were 2 Voyagers.
Alright.
2 Voyagers? Yeah, right. How would that happen?
Wait just a second. Let's inch. Okay.
It was the spatial decision. Think, Harry. You know it's theoretically possible.
Alright. We don't
Maybe,
want...
but that doesn't explain why I'm here, or why you don't want me to get back to Voyager.
It's been 32 years, Harry.
There we go. We'll disable this.
You died.
Hey, thing disabled. He kind of just teleported. He kind of just teleported there, by the way.
Good work. We should keep moving.
Alright, activate the door.
Harry!
Jedliah, are you okay? How did... General Cunell said there wouldn't be any more secrets.
I'm okay. Harry, I didn't know they'd send you.
How long did you know?
Harry, I don't think this is the time.
How long did you know?
I didn't know when I was on Voyager, if that's what you're asking. We need to stop Trekkin. He locked the rest of my team away. They're safe, but trapped. We're the only ones who can help him.
We need to move fast. Ketten's not in his right mind. The rebirth process can be difficult under the best conditions, and I don't know. Maybe humans resist the process more than other species. It took me a long time to accept what I was.
And he's having the same problem.
Yes. He doesn't know what happened. I tried to tell him, but he still thinks it's 32 years ago, Voyager is lost in the Delta Quadrant, and we're in league with the Vidians. He's desperate to get home. When Trekkin started tampering with the security devices, he tripped an alert that was sent to the Vaadwaur. They think their soldiers are waking up, which is why they're so desperate to get inside. He's putting us all at risk. We need to help him.
We'll do all we can.
Action item 238. To resurrect your best friend and give him a second chance for a long life. It's not working out so well, is it?
He's trying to contact Voyager. Is that possible from here?
I'm not familiar with everything in this area. We rarely go down this deep. There are still Vaadwaur traps here that make exploration dangerous. However, as far as we understand, this facility was intended as a final shelter for the Vaadwaur. It would make sense that they would have had a way to contact the outside world. But if Trekkin finds a communication device and uses it to contact Voyager, the Vaadwaur will hear his message too.
What's your analysis, Captain Kim?
Trekkin is a danger to himself and to Voyager. If he succeeds in this gambit and contacts Voyager, he'll draw every Vaadwaur in the sector to their coordinates. I can't allow that. We have to stop him. He's putting Tuvok and his crew in danger.
Then we need to save them both.
Just let me get back to Voyager.
Oh yeah, here we go. This section. Like the damn maser-sized building. Oh, hold on.
It looks like this used to be a server room of sorts. But it's not like one I've seen before. All this is computer storage. And it's massive. 900-year-old Vaadwaur technology. It's a lot different from anything we have back home. And he's using this to completely block us out. Terrific. There doesn't seem to be a way around this.
Can you lower whatever these things are?
I'm sure Jedliah and I can figure out something, given enough time. But if I was on the other side of this, and I am, I'd be trying to stop anyone from moving these. There has to be some sort of reset command. But with our luck, it's on the far side of the maze. Jedliah and I will keep Trekkin from blocking you in. But you'll need to get through this and reset the servers so they return to their start position.
Great. You keep working on it. I'll start trying to find a way through it.
Think I can make you a door? Wait here.
Yeah. Yeah, I can go.
You're good to go. I'll monitor the area from here.
Yeah, I could go in. The problem is actually getting through. As I was saying, it's like that damn...
I'm sorry this is how we had to meet again, Harry.
As I was saying, this is like that damn maser size doing security breach.
That makes two of us. You should have told me.
Hold on a second.
Finally, I found someone.
And if
I got separated from
everyone
everyone when all the craziness started, and I was trying to find my way to a comm panel to call for help when this maze just rose up around me.
I don't know.
Now I have no idea what to do.
But I had the right to know you had a copy of me in cold storage.
I'll do what I can to help you.
Thank you. And I know this is a terrible way to
Are
meet a
you
potential
saying he
captain,
doesn't have the right
but
to
do you
rebirth?
have any places available on board your ship? General Cunell is planning an officer exchange program, and I'm one of the first recruits.
I don't know.
We want to learn from the
This is
Alliance,
all a lot
as
to
well as
take in
thank
at
you for
once.
all you've done for our world. I'd be honored if you allow me to join your crew, as soon as I find my way out
I
of
know
here,
it
of
is.
course.
Imagine how Ketton feels.
I had to get rid of somebody in order to take place.
I have a good idea. Confused, angry, isolated.
Starfleet would be honored to have a Kabali on the Centaur. Hey, there we
Ketton
go.
died trying to save Voyager, and it happened so quickly, he doesn't even realize what happened.
He understood the risks.
Let me go through my.
And he accepted
Let me go through my. Ah, there you are.
Did he really?
Why I'm doing
Think about
this?
the man you were then.
I'm doing this.
Joining Starfleet comes with certain duties. I understood that then, and I do now.
All right.
I seem to remember a kid who was as scared as I was. All we wanted was to get home.
All right, there we go. And
I was scared
the
back
shield. All right.
I missed my
I'll deal with the rest of it. I'll deal with the rest
but
of it
I
later.
did what
All right.
I had to do to get back to them.
Let me see if I can figure this. Let me see if I can.
got back home, Harry. You did what you had to do.
Let me see if I can figure this
didn't
damn
get that
maze out.
chance.
And I'm sorry for him. But is this better?
Let me see if I can figure this. Oh.
He has a new life. Ketton can be anything or go anywhere he wants now.
Hey, I think I'm making progress.
As a Kabali, he's not who he was anymore.
Making progress. Okay, let me rephrase that.
And is that a worse option than being
Let me rephrase that. I thought I was making progress.
No, of course not. But I should have been able to choose.
A Vaudouar console.
Why?
A
He's your duplicate, Harry, but he's not you.
A Vaudouar console here. All right, weird.
I know what he would want.
All right, still going through. Still kind of fucking lost.
Do ya?
Still
Because you can't even convince Ketton to drop this maze and talk to you.
Still kind of fucking lost. Okay, I think I'm making. All right, I think I'm making more progress.
When you put it that way, maybe we are different. He's being so stubborn.
I'm making some progress, hopefully.
He's you, but he's Ketton too. And he's allowed to be both.
Ah, crap. Oh my god, I'm stuck. I thought I made some progress there, but I thought I made some progress.
Thought you could handle all my tricks, old man.
Okay, so
We're working on it, kid.
nope.
Take all the time you need.
I like how he's mentioning them. I like how he's mentioning them, but
You know, you could make this easier. Drop the maze. Talk to us.
he's mentioned them, but I'm the one going through this damn maze. So great.
Why? So you can lie to me again?
Oh my.
I'm not lying to
Oh
you.
my god.
I know it's a lot to take in, but
I'm like right at the end here. I'm like right at the end here, and I'm lost.
Don't treat me like a child. If you're not lying, then you stole my life. It was my life too.
Oh.
I didn't steal anything.
Hey. Hey, finally. That's like the absolute worst part of this mission. Absolute worst part of this mission is that damn maze.
It's not working. But if I do this, maybe I can buy some time.
Yep, got another part here, but this ain't. Got another part here, but this ain't it. This ain't as complicated. And this is the last part of this section. Once we get out of this, we'll get up to the. Once we get out of this section, we'll get up to the ship.
We have him. Ketton, cornered. Without those platforms, though, we have no way to reach him. It's insane. He's manipulating these old defense systems like he's in a Captain Proton Hollow.
I need you in July to figure out how to get the platforms operational again.
We have command codes that allow us to interface with the older Vaadwaur technology. We've never seen the need to replace systems that still work. But it looks like Ketton has made some modifications. I'll need to override his changes. The best I can do right now is to expose the central power cores behind each platform.
It's a start. Captain Kim, does it give you anything to work with?
Yes, it does. Ketton will be monitoring for any changes in the platform's functionality. But I can modify the central power cores to react to energy weapons. If you shoot the cores, you'll be able to power up the platforms and force them open. But you'll only have a short window before he resets them. If we want to do this, Jedliah and I will stay here to keep trying to seize control of the network back from Ketton. And there's still that matter of the field protecting it.
What were the suggestions, Captain Kim?
When the Kabali first found this room, the old Vaadwaur EPS systems were too degraded to handle all the power. They installed regulators throughout the area as a stopgap measure until they could replace the conduits. Basically, it meant that even if one conduit failed, the network would stay active. Those regulators are still in place, and we can use them to get to Ketton.
What's your plan?
Jedliah has command codes we can use to overload the regulators. The chain overload will generate a wave of power that will build until it overloads the generators Ketton is using to maintain the field protecting him. Get these codes into 4 of the consoles and it will short out the field. Once he's distracted, Jedliah and I can reset the platforms to their normal state.
Anything else I need to know?
One last thing. Jedliah and I can run this program 3 different ways. The one that would buy you the most time before the platforms are reduced also takes the most of our attention. There's also a balanced option, or, if you don't like either of those, I can spend most of my time trying to counter Ketton's plans. What do you want us to do? Whatever we choose will determine how difficult it will be for you going forward.
Better safe than sorry. Focus all your efforts on the program.
Are you certain you want us to focus our efforts on keeping the platforms operational? This will give you about 8 seconds after you activate the platforms before Ketton deactivates them.
I'm certain.
Give us a few more seconds.
Yeah, this is the last section. Then we got to get up to the ship. Then we get into the space combat.
The cores are exposed. It's your move now.
And yeah, he's going to use these.
What are you doing? Are those command codes? Oh, interesting.
Alright.
He's trying to access data on the new flagship. I'll keep an eye on him.
Yeah, which course we got to, which course going to quit the combat later on. Let's not run into that. Let's not run into that power, please.
That's it. Keep giving me the codes. Whatever you're thinking of trying, don't. We're
We're almost there.
Ah, crap! I thought I could. I thought I could yeet my way across. That did not. That obviously did not work.
You keep saying that, but I'm still here.
Why you roll, bro? Why you roll?
Stand down before this gets any worse.
Ah.
How can it get...
Oh, hey. Oh, motherfucker. Motherfucker. All right. Oh.
I don't want anyone to get hurt.
Hold on.
And I don't want to hurt anyone.
Hey.
I just want my life back.
There we go. There we go. Luckily, there was a little bit of a shortcut there. All right. Override the last thing.
Don't do anything you're going to regret. You're too late. I'm getting back to Voyager, no matter what. This is bad. Trekkin used Jedlia's command codes to access the Kabali flagship in orbit and transport himself to the bridge. Not only that, but he has Voyager's coordinates. If he goes there, the Vaadwaur will see it as an act of war. We'll lose Trekkin, the Kabali flagship, and probably Voyager too.
He won't stand a chance against the Vaadwaur. Not alone.
Exactly. We have to stop that ship.
Okay. Agreed. I'll return the Centaur. You should get back to the Rhode Island.
I'm coming too. I helped find Ketten's body. I've watched over him during the rebirth process. It's my responsibility to help him now. Please, you must let me do this. I need to fix the mistakes I've made.
Very well. Go with Captain Kim. I'll be on the Centaur. Transport me directly to the bridge. We're going after the Kabali ship.
I told you to stay away. Why won't you listen? I'm going to find Voyager, and I won't let you stop me. I can arm this ship. Don't make me do it. I don't want to hurt you, but I will if you keep trying to stop me from getting back to Voyager.
Voyager's in enemy territory. If you go there, you will die.
You're not giving me a choice. Computer, arm all weapons and fire.
God, did you see it? God, did you see it?
He's gone to war.
Ship should probably be... I'm pretty sure the ship should be damaged.
What was that? Like a disruption beam. He scrambled all of our systems for a second or two and then went to warp. This is not good. He set a course for Voyager. His warp drive's damaged, though. He's only going warp 6, and I don't think he can push the engines any harder. Not without an engineering team. I know we can catch him. Then we just have to convince him to stop.
Setting a pursuit course.
Give me one good reason why I can't contact Voyager. They're not on any secret mission in enemy territory. I found them. They're in something called Krenim space. I don't even know who the Krenim are. Voyager is trying to get home. Just like me.
Harry, it's been 32 years. Tuvok commands Voyager now. A lot has happened, and Voyager is on a secret mission. If you expose them, they could die.
Quit trying to confuse me. I know what year it is. I know who my captain is.
Look at the ship's logs. I'm not lying to you.
Ketten's not responding to hails. But I think if I use the deflector dish to emit a pulse-tachyon beam, I can disrupt his engines and force him out of warp. But he's going to be expecting something like that, which is why I'll distract him with a bit of a light show while you send the real thing from your ship.
Okay, start your distraction. We'll reconfigure our deflector dish. Alright.
He's out of warp and arming weapons. Get
Oh,
ready.
here we go again. Here we go again.
I'm sending you the transporter coordinates for the Samsar's bridge.
Prey, you are in Hirogen space, and that is an interesting ship. Ah, a new Kabali battleship. We have heard rumors about the corpse collectors and their new toys. But this is Hirogen space. Leave now, and leave the ship as a trophy. We will see how well it performs in a hunt.
That ship is disabled. The hunt will not please you.
Perhaps. But wounded prey can be amusing as well. Or maybe I'll strip it and display its bones as a warning to intruders.
Hey, you leave me no choice. Red alert. All right.
Of course we are.
The ship is disabled. Sensors are showing the repair teams are trapped in several rooms on board, but they are otherwise unharmed. Ketten's on the bridge alone. If I could talk to him, maybe I could convince him to come back home. There's no one who understands all he's going through like I do.
Agreed. I'll transport with you to the bridge.
I'm going to. I have to see Ketten face to face. It's time to talk this out.
One to transport.
Maybe you should talk to him first. Try to calm him down. He's not in the mood to listen to Harry or me.
I'll do what I can.
Why are you trying so hard to keep me from getting home? I need to... I don't even understand what's going on anymore. Why do I look like this? Like them?
You're called Kabali, and you're become a Kabali too. Did you see the date on the ship's logs?
I saw the star date. What happened? How do I get back to Voyager? To my time?
Harry, you died.
How do I get back to my life?
Oh, whoops. Harry, you died 32 years ago. The Kabali revived you, but you'll be Kabali. There's no going back.
I died? I can't remember. Why can't I remember? You're taking my memories from me. I won't forget. I can't forget Voyager. I cannot forget my friends.
Even if you do lose your memories, your friends will never forget you. But Voyager is part of your old life.
Ketten, you have to stop this. If you contact Voyager, I'm done listening to you. I just want to go home. I want my life back. The life you stole from me.
I understand. I wanted to be Ensign Lindsay Ballard. I loved my life, my friends, you. And then I died, and that life was gone. I tried to get it back, but I would have been living a lie.
So I should just give up who I am?
No, I'm saying that life ended. But now you have a chance to live a new one. I'm gonna be with you every step of the way. Action item 478. Help my best friend own the day. Every day.
Even with everything I've done.
Forgiven. We don't hold grudges against family.
I can't tell you what to do, Ken. But the Kabali will be there for you. And I'll do whatever I can to help. Would you tell me what happened? Voyager and how you got home.
About Mom and Dad and Libby. I think I want to know. Of course I can.
Thank you for your help. Ketten's going to have a new life with us. A long and happy one where he can be whoever he wants to be. My people have been outsiders for so long. The other species don't understand us or what we have to do to survive. We want to reach out to them, be a part of the Quadrant again.
And if Ketten decides he wants to explore the Quadrant again?
If Ketten decides he wants to leave Kabali Prime at some point, that's his choice. He can even rejoin Starfleet. But we will always be his family.
Fair enough. Captain Kim?
I'm happy for Ketten. He gets a second chance at life. A different one than what he had planned, but that's the way life is. When I graduated from the academy, I never thought I'd spend 7 years lost in the Delta Quadrant. Didn't think it would take me as long as it did to get my own command. Didn't think Lindsay and I would never... That's all in the past now. And it's made me the man I am today. Just like Ketten will be the man he's supposed to be.
I'm glad you see it that way, Harry.
I'm not letting the Kabali completely off the hook, though. Cunell told me there wouldn't be any more secrets, and then they kept this from me. If the Kabali want to be a part of the Delta Quadrant community, they need to be more forthcoming about who they're adding to their families. These men and women aren't getting a choice. Maybe rebirth is a gift, but it's a gift people should have the right to reject.
Agreed. Good luck, Captain Kim. Alright, and I'm done with this mission, so done with the stream for right now. Well, once up.
Ketten has been sent back to Kabali Prime to finish the process of rebirth. In the meantime, the Kabali have agreed to make their list of currently held bodies public knowledge. Anyone who wishes for their dead not to be turned into Kabali will have the body returned to them. Thank you for all your help with this. This was very personal for me to deal with, and I'm glad I had someone like you at my side to help me through it.
I want the deflector dish. I want the deflector since I have something in all the other deals, except for the Polaron beams. I don't have Polaron beams.
I'm currently on leave from Voyager, and I was...
That leads into the Iconian thing. So should... No? Am I not done with this? Yeah, this leads into the Iconian War. So why is this not Am I missing? Did I skip something? Did I skip something? I don't think I did. Okay. Alright. Well, good. Great. That leaves me to be a little bit... It also may be because I don't have this one. I may have to go back off screen and do this off screen, because I did get the thing for completing all the missions, but this thing's not lit up. Research and development, specializations, requires level 50. I'll have to figure that out. All right. Oh. Oh, fancy. I got all the fancy stuff on my ship. Alright, with that said and done, I'm done for right now. So do me a favor if you would. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. Helps me on my channel out quite a bit. So I'm done for right now. So thank you for stopping by, and I will